Hey, what's up, everybody? Arya here. And yes, it is Super Bowl Sunday, but honestly, I honestly don't care about the Super Bowl today, even though I will be watching it. But whatever. Anyway, so in case you guys aren't aware, Oscars Sunday is coming up pretty soon. The awards are going to be. Hold on, I gotta unhook my phone. On the 24th, so that should be exciting. Maybe, hopefully, I don't know. Um, yeah, so what I'm going to do today is I got the nominations here on my phone, and I'm going to be going through them category by category. And what I'll be doing is that I'll be listing my three picks as to who's going to win for each category, and then I'll then I'll decide, and then I'll be like, and then of those three, I'll say like which movie I think is going to win. So there you go. Anyway, so let's get things started. So with the first category we got here, of course, it's the one that everyone goes nuts for. It's Best Picture. So we got Black Panther, Black Klansman, Bohemian Rhapsody, The Favorite, Green Book, Roma, A Star Is Born, and Vice. Now all of those movies, my top three picks are Black Panther, Bohemian Rhapsody, and A Star Is Born. And which out of those three, which one do I think is going to win it? I think it'll probably go to Bohemian Rhapsody because it won for Best Picture Drama at the Golden Globes. However, Green Book won for Best Picture Musical or Comedy at the Golden Globes, but I think probably more than likely it's going to go to Bohemian Rhapsody. I am very, of course, surprised that Black Panther is nominated because it's the first superhero movie nominated for Best Picture, but as to whether or not it's going to win, I don't know. But I think probably more than likely it's going to go to Bohemian Rhapsody. So moving on to Best Director, we have Alfonso Cuarón for Roma, Yorgos Lanthimos for The Favorite, Spike Lee for Black Klansman, Adam McKay for Vice, and Paul Likovsky, I could be mispronouncing that. I'm sorry if I butcher that pronunciation. For Cold War. So my three picks for this one are Alfonso Cuarón, Spike Lee, and Adam McKay. I think probably more than like I'm really hoping that it goes to Spike Lee for Black Klansman. Um, so yeah. Of course, I'm surprised that Bradley Cooper isn't nominated for directing A Star Is Born. That is weird. Huh. Major snub for him. Alright, so now we have Best Actor. So we got Christian Bale, Bradley Cooper, Willem Dafoe, Rami Malek, and Viggo Mortensen. I think for this one, my top three picks are Bradley Cooper, Rami Malek, and Viggo Mortensen. And I definitely think that Rami Malek is going to win for his portrayal of Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody because he was so good. It was so good. Like, holy cow. Anyway, so now we have Best Actress. We have Yalitza Aparicio. Sorry, I'm mispronouncing that. Glenn Close, Olivia Colman, Lady Gaga, and Melissa McCarthy. So for this one, my top three picks are Glenn Close, Lady Gaga, and Melissa McCarthy. I think for this one, I'm definitely going to go with Lady Gaga. Because, yeah, I know Glenn Close won the Golden Globes, whoop-de-doo. But I think Lady Gaga is probably going to get this one, hopefully. But, yeah, anyway. So now we have Best Supporting Actor. We have Mahershala Ali, Adam Driver, Sam Elliott, Richard E. Grant, and Sam Rockwell. I'm surprised that Gwilym Lee is not nominated for his portrayal of Brian May in Bohemian Rhapsody, because he did such a good job. But whatever. So, I think for this one, my top three picks are Mahershala Ali, Adam Driver, and Richard E. Grant. And I think out of those three, I'm kind of torn between Adam Driver and Richard E. Grant, but I'm going to go with Richard E. Grant for this one. So, there you go. Alright, so now we have Best Supporting Actress. Amy Adams. Why am I not surprised? Marina Di Tavira, Regina King, Emma Stone, and Rachel Weisz. So I think for this one, my top 3 picks are Amy Adams, Regina King, and Emma Stone. And as far as who I think is going to win, Amy Adams. Come on. Give her the Oscar already, Academy. She deserves it. Damn it. Anyway. So now we have Best Original Screenplay. So we have The Favorite, First Reformed, Green Book, Roma, and Vice. I think for this one, my top 3 picks are going to be The Favorite, Green Book, and Roma. And I think probably Green Book is going to win this one for reasons. So now we have Best Adapted Screenplay. So we have The Ballad of Buster Scruggs, Black Klansman, Can You Ever Forgive Me, If Beale Street Could Talk, and A Star Is Born. Now I know some people saying, oh, what do you mean Star Is Born is nominated for Best Adapted Screenplay? Well, it's because there have been other versions of this movie before, okay? I think probably the only other popular one besides the most recent one is the one starring Chris Christopherson and Barbara Streisand. So there you go. Anyway, so I think for this one, my top 3 picks are Black Klansman, If Beale Street Could Talk, and A Star Is Born. I think probably more than likely it's going to go to If Beale Street Could Talk. So that's my pick. Okay, so now we have Best Animated Feature Film. We have Incredibles 2, Isle of Dogs, Mirai, Ralph Breaks the Internet, and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I think for this, my top 3 picks are Incredibles 2, Ralph Breaks the Internet, and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. About those 3, I think Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is going to win it, because it went for Best Animated Film at the Golden Globes, and it swept the Annie Awards, so kudos. So yeah, I think Spider-Man Into Spider-Verse is going to win it hands down. Alright, so now we have Best Foreign Language Film. We have Capernaum from Lebanon, Cold War from Poland, Never Look Away from Germany, Roma from Mexico, and Shoplifters from Japan. I think for this one, my top 3 picks are Cold War, Roma, and Shoplifters. Roma's going to win it, hands down. I think probably this will be, I think it will win for Best Foreign Language Film, and I think that'll be it. I don't think it's going to win for Best Picture, but I would be surprised if it did, but I think it's going to get Best Foreign Language Film. So there you go. So now we have Best Documentary Feature. So we have Free Solo, Hale County This Morning This Evening, Minding the Gap, Of Fathers and Sons, and RBG. For this one, my top 3 picks are Free Solo, Minding the Gap, and RBG. I think it's going to go to RBG because it's about Ruth Bader Ginsburg. In case you can't tell by the initials. So there you go. So now we have Best Documentary Short Subject. We have Black Sheep, Endgame, Lifeboat, A Night at the Garden, and Period End of Sentence. I think for this one, my top 3 picks are Black Sheep, Endgame, and A Night at the Garden. And I think I might go to A Night at the Garden, but we'll see. No, so now we have Best Live Action Short Film. Detainment, Fauve, Margaret, Mother, and Skin. Oh, excuse me. I think for this one, my top 3 picks are Detainment, Mother, and Skin, and I think probably it's gonna go to Mother. Alright, so now we have Best Animated Short Film. Animal Behavior, Bow, Late Afternoon, One Small Step, and Weekends. I think for this one, my top 3 picks are Bow, One Small Step, and Weekends, and I think Bow is going to win it. So yeah, if you don't know what Bow is, you can find it on YouTube. It looks so cute. So there you go. Alright, so now we have Best Original Score. Black Panther, Black Klansman, If Beale Street Could Talk, Isle of Dogs, and Mary Poppins Returns. Woo! So for this one, my top 3 picks are Black Panther, If Beale Street Could Talk, and Mary Poppins Returns, and I think it's going to go to Black Panther. Okay, so now we have Best Original Song. All the Stars from Black Panther, I'll Fight from RBG, The Place Where Lost Things Go from Mary Poppins Returns, Shallow from A Star Is Born, and When a Cowboy Trades His Spurs for Wings from The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. So I think for this one, my top 3 picks are All the Stars, Place Where Lost Things Go, and Shallow, and I think it's definitely going to go to Shallow. Because, come on. If you haven't heard that song, what's wrong with you? Okay. So now we have Best Sound Editing. So we have Black Panther, Bohemian Rhapsody, First Man, A Quiet Place, and Roma. So I think for this one, my top 3 picks are Black Panther, Bohemian Rhapsody, and First Man. I think it might go to Black Panther. Yeah, it's interesting that A Quiet Place is nominated for Best Sound Editing. Anyway, so now we have Best Sound Mixing. So we have Black Panther, Bohemian Rhapsody, First Man, Roma, and A Star Is Born. I think for this one, my top 3 picks are Black Panther, Bohemian Rhapsody, and First Man. I think I might go to First Man, but we'll see. And so now we have Best Production Design. So we have Black Panther, The Favorite, First Man, Mary Poppins Returns, and Roma. I think for this one, my top 3 picks are Black Panther, First Man, and Mary Poppins Returns. I think more than likely it's going to go to Mary Poppins Returns. But again, we'll see. So now we have Best Cinematography. So I have Cold War, interesting. The Favorite, Never Look Away, also interesting. Roma, and A Star Is Born. Excuse me. I think for this one, my top 3 picks are The Favorite, Roma, and A Star Is Born. And I think it might go to A Star Is Born. But again, we'll see! Okay, so I have Best Makeup and Hairstyling. There's only 3 movies nominated for this category, so it's pointless doing top 3 picks. But we have Border, Mary Queen of Scots, and Vice. And I think it might go to Vice. Because, especially of, like, how they transformed Christian Bale into Dick Cheney. It's like, oh my gosh! So there you go. Alright, so we have Best Costume Design. So we have The Ballad of Buster Scruggs, Black Panther, The Favorite, Mary Poppins Returns, and Mary Queen of Scots. So this one, I think my top 3 picks are Black Panther, Favorite, and Mary Poppins Returns, and I think it'll go to Black Panther. So there you go. Alright, so now we have Best Film Editing. So we have Black Klansman, Bohemian Rhapsody, The Favorite, Green Book, and Vice. I think for this one, my top 3 picks are Bohemian Rhapsody, The Favorite, and Green Book, and I think it might go to Bohemian Rhapsody. Okay, so now, the final category for Best Visual Effects, we have Avengers Infinity War, woohoo! Christopher Robin, First Man, Ready Player One, woohoo! And Solo: A Star Wars Story. So, my top 3 picks are Avengers Infinity War, Ready Player One, and Solo: A Star Wars Story. And I think it'll go to Ready Player One because, holy crap, if you haven't seen that movie, see it. It is awesome. So there you go. So, those are the Oscar nominations for this year. Let me know what your guys' picks are for this year's Oscars. Let me know all the stuff down in the comment section below. And also let me know if you're okay or not okay with the Oscars being hostless because of that whole Kevin Hart controversy thingamajig. I'm really kind of perplexed as to why they let Kevin Hart go because of those old homophobic tweets that surfaced. Like, seriously, who does that? Why? And are those the same people responsible for getting James Gunn fired from directing Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3? Because if they are, well then, thanks a lot. But hey, joke's on you guys, because guess what? James Gunn is now directing the Suicide Squad sequel. Ha ha! So there you go. Anyway, so again, let me know what your guys' picks are down in the comment section below, and all that other fun stuff. So yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye!